Hey lovers, it's PDH with Love on Tour, and our love is on tour the brand new Norwegian Aqua. And I think Norwegian has done it again. Let's get into it. Now, my love for cruising actually goes back to Norwegian, back on an NCL getaway. My first cruise was on a Carnival ship, 4 days inside cabin, very old ship, and I didn't think I would ever cruise again. But I went on the Norwegian getaway, and I just fell in love with cruising, mostly because of the live performances. I absolutely love the live theater feeling you get on the Norwegian ship. And I experienced Havana and The Choir of Men, Footloose, and other big Broadway shows on the Norwegian Aqua. To me, it was just a step above the singing and dancing shows you got on most of the other ships. I've always been a fan of the Norwegian theater shows on the sea. And the Prince tribute show is no exception. It was spectacular. I really did love all of the set pieces, the costumes, and specifically the band was fantastic. The energy from the bass player and the guitar player and the drummer. I mean, it felt like a rock show. It was really, really high-end performances and production value. Now, before the show even gets started, you have a DJ out there who's one of the members of the show, and she's kind of hyping up the crowd and that sort of thing. And it really is a party, and they've set it up to be a party. They want you to come, drink, have a good time, and just let loose and basically go crazy. It is one of those shows that makes you feel like you've had an experience when you leave. One of my favorite performances of the show was Little Red Corvette. And the performances do change the lead singer throughout the show. This particular singer for Little Red Corvette was really good, and then the couple dancing in the background was very good as well. So it's just such a great moment and one of the stronger vocal performances of the show. Now, in general, the vocal performances weren't that great, but when you add them with the dancing and the live band, it really turned it into a great show. Now, my favorite show on the Norwegian cruise lines is what I saw on the Prima, the Donna Summer show. That was just spectacular, and the vocal performance there was really, really outstanding. So I did enjoy that as well. But this was the type of show that you want to see, and you feel like you have paid your money for a great high-end cruise and you got a high-end performance. And they just didn't hire, like I said, some magician or comic to come in. I mean, you can tell they put some money into this, and the performers themselves, the dancing was just on another level. You can tell these are professional dancers, and it's just different from other shows. So I think Norwegian does a great job with that. Now, I don't know if they're going to continue. If you read the comments, they're kind of going away from the live shows. So hopefully they don't, because this is such a staple of the Norwegian experience, and I love it. Now, here's the part I didn't love. The theater is such a high-end technology, state-of-the-art theater. It is really, really special. Before every show, you get this light show that's going on that's really special, and you can tell that they put a lot of money into this theater. The problem is the actual seating capacity of the theater is lower than what you get on a ship this size in general. And that's because they do have tiered seating, 3 levels, but the side seating, you don't have a great POV of the stage. And for this specific show, the lower portion of the seating was taken out, so you could have kind of standing room only, like a concert, where you could dance and have your drinks and interact with the performers. And that's really a cool little feature. But it took away so much seating that I saw at least 100 people get turned away for the shows that I tried to get into. And 45 minutes before the show even started, the lines were 50 people deep in every direction. So the seating capacity of the theater, to me, is a huge problem. And I don't, obviously they're, tied into this design at this point, but I really wish they had, thought more about having more seats for the people on the cruise. Now, a good portion of that, maybe 25%, is dedicated to the Haven. And I'm not hating that, when you pay that Haven money, you deserve to have seats, reserved for you. But the issue is that, the rest of the seating is so sparse that you don't have a lot of seating for the rest of the people there. Now, if you do get a chance to go and get a good seat there, they really do have some great performances in the theater in general. Well, that's it for this episode of Love on Tour. I'd love to hear in the comments your favorite Norwegian show and what you think about the new theater design. Remember, it's love above all, love will travel, and I'll catch you next time. Peace.